The Bounty Hunter comes into Thursday Night Thunder as defending champion. The points chase is on. Is he going to hang on to the flag? Find out next.
It's time for big horsepower and big hair.
You're watching Monster Truck Attitude.
Welcome to Thursday Night Thunder, Monster Truck fans, and tonight we have got 8 of the best Diecast Monster Trucks ready to kick off the new year. Not only chasing the championship flag, but the overall points championship is up for grabs as well. In round 1, we're getting started with Alien, getting ready to take on Excalibur. Then Master of Disaster returns to take on Jester. Then we're taking a look at Little Tiger taking on Destroyer, and then Dragon Slayer will get first crack at the champion with the Bounty Hunter putting the flag on the line. And up first to the line right now in round 1 is the new kid on the block, Jim Cartwright. He debuted the new Alien machine at full throttle last year and got a win. He's now ready to take on longtime pro Josh Rhodes in the Excalibur Chevrolet, the brand new truck out of the 1990s, the Charlie Parkin edition, ready to go on the inside lane, representing the Crush This race team. Who's he going to be moving on in the semi-final action as Alien takes on Excalibur? Green light goes down off the line, side by side. Alien now with a slight lead. Excalibur trying to come back on him. Into the wall goes both of them inside of the shutdown area. What a matchup it was here tonight, getting us started in round 1 competition as Alien took on Excalibur. You see Alien on the outside lane with a slight lead. Excalibur trying to make up the ground right here over the last of the cars, unable to do so. And Jimmy Cartwright and Alien will advance on into our semifinal competition. Coming up next here tonight inside of round 1, getting us started in the January season, that bad boy returns. Johnny Retlaw is back inside of the Jester lane. He's now ready to take on another new kid on the block, Jamie Howington, who made his MTA debut just late last year. Master of Disaster, the square body Chevrolet, ready to rock the house here tonight over on the outside lane. So a good matchup here tonight. Rookie versus veteran. Who's going to go one-on-one with Alien and semis? Here's the green light now and off the line. They're pretty much even now. Jester with a slight lead over the final set of cars. And it looks like Johnny Retlaw will get the win here tonight in the Jester lane. He puts the Master of Disaster on the trailer here tonight early. He'll have a chance to come back next week. Again, the overall points chase will happen all January season long. Here's a look at the replay. Jester now on the inside lane. A smooth jump. He got him by about 3/4 of a truck over here tonight on the inside lane. Master of Disaster goes home, and Jester will move on in the semifinal competition. Next up here tonight inside of round 1 competition is the return of the Crazy Cat. Jason Walk returns here tonight at a Big Lake, Minnesota in the Little Tiger Ford. He's now ready to take on Joseph Nelson, a former 3-time Smashdown champion, the Destroyer machine, ready to go over there on the outside lane. He would love to get a Thursday Night Thunder victory out here tonight. He's got to go through the Crazy Cat, Jason Walk, and Little Tiger over on the inside. It's a battle of Fords. Green light drops down now. Destroyer got the whole shot. Little Tiger's not going away easy as she does over the final set of cars, and they almost make contact right there inside of the shutdown area. They bring it down to the wall protection, and from up here in the booth, it looked like Destroyer got the win here tonight in round 1. We go back and check out the MTA replay. You see over here on the outside lane, Destroyer with a slight lead, but Little Tiger hanging right there with him, almost door handle on the door handle, and Destroyer will pull it out by a nose here tonight in round 1 over the Crazy Cat. Little Tiger here tonight on the inside lane. So a good matchup, and again, the points chase is going to be happening all season long. So it's not just going to be a battle for the flag like we're about to see in this next matchup as defending champion Tim Cantwell returns here tonight in Bounty Hunter. He will go one-on-one with Larry Ramsdale in the Dragon Slayer, the new kid on the block, already a 2-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. And we have word from their tech crew down there that they've got the right front tire secure on that truck. It's been broken off many times. He's ready to go one-on-one with defending champion Tim Cantwell and the Bounty Hunter. Here we go now as the light turns green down the straightaway. They're pretty much even. Up now over the first jump, and Bounty Hunter will pull it out by mere inches over Larry Ramsdale in the Dragon Slayer, who's out here tonight driving for the Backyard Beast race team. Cantwell and the Bounty Hunter driving for the Gravel Gladiators. Looks like he'll hang on to that championship flag for one more round. You see him down that straightaway now, up and over the first jump to the final set of cars by inches. There you see it. A rough landing right there for the Bounty Hunter. He keeps it under control, but he'll have a chance to defend the flag in semifinal competition. And ladies and gentlemen, we started with 8 trucks. We are now down to the final 4. The points chase is on. Who's going to walk away with the flag? Is Bounty Hunter going to keep it on the back of the truck? We're going to find out next.
It's bigger. This is the 10th anniversary of Crush This. Monster Truck Podcast brought to you by J Concepts. The Monster Truck Conductor Bradshaw and Dan 𝐬𝐿𝐴 strap in and hold on tight. This is Crush This.
Well, be sure to check out the Crush This podcast on Tuesday nights, YouTube and Facebook Live. Dan 𝐬𝐿𝐴 Bradshaw do an amazing job hosting all of your favorite monster truck drivers right over there on their program. Welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder. It's time for semifinal competition. Jimmy Cartwright and an Alien is returning to take on the bad boy in Jester. Johnny Retlaw behind the wheel. Other side of your bracket, Joseph Nelson returns in Destroyer. He'll get a shot at defending champion Tim Cantwell in the Bounty Hunter. Both these drivers are staged up at the line right now. Jimmy Cartwright, one-time Revolution champion year 2025. Full throttle champion here tonight. He's now ready to take on the bad boy, Johnny Retlaw, who got his big win at Monster Mania earlier last year. He's now over there in the Jester lane out of Florida, ready to rock this house one more time. We'll see what he's got against an Alien here tonight in semis. The green light goes down. Jester's got a hole shot on him. Alien making up the ground quick. Over goes Johnny Retlaw. What a ride for the Jester lane. He was hanging door handle to door handle with Alien all the way down to the finish line area. Not sure who got the racing win. We got to go back and look at the replay here. Watch now as Jester has a slight lead. Alien making up the ground quick. Watch the rear tires right there hit on Jester over the final set of cars. Alien does come away with a victory, but Johnny Retlaw and Jester just gets a bad bounce over the final set of cars and sent him end over end right into the shutdown area. What a matchup that was here tonight to get us started in semis. Right now our MTA track crew and officials are down there. Unlike Smashdown, they've been pretty light here tonight. This is their first rollover here on Thursday Night Thunder as they get the bad boy out of the truck. He's A-OK, and there you see his equipment getting turned back over. Looks like they snapped off the right front tire. The Jester lane out of commission here tonight, but he put up one heck of a fight against the Alien machine as he moves on into the final round showdown. Who will he meet there? Will it be defending champion out of 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭, Kansas, Tim Cantwell returning here tonight in the Bounty Hunter? He goes one-on-one with Joseph Nelson. Destroyer now stays up over here on the inside lane. If you remember earlier tonight in round one, Bounty Hunter was on this inside lane and Destroyer was on the out. They've switched up lanes here tonight for semifinals. Who takes the flag into the final round showdown? Bounty Hunter and Destroyer. The green light goes down. Bounty's got a lead. Destroyer making up the ground quickly. And what a matchup. They make contact. Joseph Nelson gets a little squirrely in the shutdown area. He makes contact with the Bounty Hunter. We go back down and check out your MTA replay. Off the line, Bounty Hunter had a good hole shot. Nice wheel stand by Destroyer down that front straightaway. Up now over the final set of cars, and Bounty Hunter will scathe on by with another victory here tonight in semifinals. Joseph Nelson and Destroyer putting up an awesome battle with defending champion in Bounty Hunter. What a matchup that was, and that will set the tone for the final round showdown. But ladies and gentlemen, I have to remind you that coming up at the end of the month, January 31st, 2026, the 8 trucks that are competing over on the Smashdown roster this season are going to be battling it out against the 8 trucks from Thursday Night Thunder this season in January at Revenge. We can't wait to see you there again. That's going to be January 31st, 2026. Revenge is happening. 16 of the baddest trucks are going to be throwing it down at that event. And welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder for the final round showdown as we get things squared away. Jim Cartwright and an Alien, your 2025 full throttle champion in that brand new truck, seems to be taking MTA by storm. He is now set to go one-on-one with the cowboy from hell, Tim Cantwell, returning here tonight, defending Thursday Night Thunder champion in the Bounty Hunter. He's ready to go over on the outside lane. Again, this is not just for the championship flag. These drivers are battling it out for the overall points championship by the end of the season. Who's going to walk away with the first victory? Week 1 of the January season. Bounty Hunter, Alien. Ladies and gentlemen, flags on the line. It's showtime here tonight on Thunder as we go green down the straightaway side by side. Up now over the first jump. Alien skies out and over goes Cantwell and the Bounty Hunter. What a matchup here tonight in the final round showdown. Some major air out of Jimmy Cartwright and an Alien, and over goes Bounty Hunter in the shutdown area. We go back and check out the replay. They're pretty much even. Watch the wheel stand by Alien on the inside down the front straightaway. Big time air. Bounty Hunter pulls a Jester like he did earlier tonight. The rear tires did not clear the car stack. He turns it over in the shutdown area. But ladies and gentlemen, after all the dust is settled, your winner here tonight and new Thursday Night Thunder champion, Jim Cartwright and an Alien. What a final round showdown that was. You know Bounty Hunter is going to be coming back next week for redemption. But here's how the overall point standings fall out here tonight. Jim Cartwright and an Alien with 100 points. Tim Campbell and Bounty Hunter runner-up at 90. Your semifinalists at 80 points. Destroyer and Jester. And your final four that were eliminated in round one at 75 points apiece for your final four there. And that's how the overall point standing has unfolded here tonight. Week one of the January season. The battle is on for the flag and the overall points championship. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll get you down the road.